Hi, this is Tom Salemi. We're here at OIS at ASCRS talking with Mike Jude, CEO of Refocus Group. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my pleasure, Tom.
Great to
be here.
Great to have Refocus back on the stage at OIS, and you've got some, hopefully, you're on the verge of some exciting news. Before we get into that, I'm just teasing you folks. Let's get into just what Refocus is doing. What is your product?
Sure. Refocus is an innovative company in the presbyopia space. Our visibility technology is really unique in the presbyopia space in that we are implanted in the sclera instead of the visual axis. So we don't affect the cornea, we don't affect the natural crystalline lens. Our goal is to really restore the patient's ability to see it near without interrupting their distance vision correction.
Now, I'm here to ask three questions, but sometimes I have a sub-question to a question. How does that work? I mean, how do you get that from the sclera?
You know, trying to understand the presbyopia mechanism of action and the accommodative mechanism of action has been a challenge for ophthalmology for hundreds of years. And so we have a hypothesis about how our technology works, and we think it's all about putting tension back into the zonules, both the zonules that attach to the ciliary process as well as the posterior zonules. We put that tension back into those zonules, and it enables the natural crystalline lens to change shape like it was intended to. Unfortunately, as we age and get to about 45 or 50 years of age, the tension is no longer in those zonules, and so it can't pull on the natural lens like it used to. With our technology, we restore some of that tension, specifically into the posterior zonule, and we think that helps with our enabling those patients to restore that near vision that they've been looking for.
That's great. And now we'll get into the good news, or at least the hopeful good news. You've expanded your site. You're getting ready for commercial launch because you're hoping that by the end of the year, finish the sentence.
Yeah, I think we are hopeful by the end of 2018 to get FDA approval. We completed a 360-patient trial here in the United States, had a great group of clinical investigators, enrolled 360 patients in our technology in a little over 14 months. We did the one-year follow-up that the FDA asked us to, and we submitted our results in December of last year. We're already in dialogue with the FDA right now, and we're hoping that we can get approval sometime toward the end of the third quarter or beginning of the fourth quarter of this year, and then launch commercially right after that.
Okay, well, and last question, commercial launch, those are obviously expensive. You need a lot of people to do that. First question of the commercial launch, where will you be selling to? And secondly, how are you going to fund that? Is that something you're doing internally? Will you raise money, looking for a partner?
So we have two great investors that have supported us throughout our pivotal trial, and they are committed to funding us through our commercial launch. So we already have the revenue in place, or the cash in place to support our commercial launch. So that's really exciting, and something to be able to a sigh of relief to cross that off. We're going to launch here in the United States, and we had 13 investigators that were part of our pivotal trial. We had some surgeons that were part of our what's called human factors testing, and then we also had a number of surgeons in our pre-pivotal trial. We'll probably have that group of about 25 to 30 surgeons that'll be our starting point.
Excellent. Well, it's exciting news for us folks who need a little bit of help in that department, so thanks. So best of luck with the FDA, and thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. We're really excited, Tom.